T's, take the derivative, find velocity. S prime of t is going to equal what?
Okay.
Guys, please stop. Go.
Before I do that, I'd like to simplify that line down to negative 2t to the power 4 minus t cubed minus 8t squared plus 4t to the negative 2.
No, times 4t to the negative 2.
Oh. I tried.
Not plus. Okay,
Okay,
with that information, John, go ahead.
Yes, I can totally do this next time.
It's a plus 18.
Plus 18?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be.
Well, it's the plus S.
Oh, this way, okay, that's a plus there. Okay, the question is, why is that not 1/4? Okay, it would be, yeah, I guess it would be 1/4.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay, that's John. Take it away, please. Sorry,
Okay, so that's going to turn into S prime of t equals
Hey guys, go.
negative 2t to the 4.
Yeah.
Minus t cubed.
Yeah.
Plus 8t squared.
Yeah.
Times, that's going to be 1/2 t.
Negative 1/2 t, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Then you're going to put a bracket around that, and you're going to add.
You're not quite. What's the exponent of this going to be?
Negative 1.
Negative 0.
Oh, right.
Because you're adding 1, and I got to put another screen here so no. Okay, keep going, John.
I'm just grinding this less. Okay. Then that's going to turn into negative 8t cubed.
Yeah.
Minus 3t squared.
Yeah.
Plus 16t.
Yeah.
Then times quarter t to the power of negative 2.
Okay. Now it says simplify when possible. So I'm actually going to simplify this right now. So I'll leave this as negative 2 t4 minus t cubed plus 8t squared all over negative 2 t cubed plus negative 8 t cubed minus 3t squared plus 16t all over 4t squared. Okay, there's a few things I can do here. Can somebody give me a few suggestions here? You can start with you if you want. If you look at, I gotta combine those in some way. But even before I do that, what makes sense to
It's
do?
like you have to put a T3 in the bottom of that one. So do you take a T out of the top of the bottom?
No.
Or do you add? I don't know.
I would get rid of, like, change all those negatives.
Yeah, if you want to change all those negatives, it might be a good thing to start. And second, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Would it have been like a lot smaller if you just like distributed the 1/4 t to the negative 2 into the other one?
Yeah, and that can work too. I'm even saying that will work, okay? So what you're saying is, I like to get rid of the negatives, that makes sense for a good idea. The thing that's bugging me with this is I see everything as t squared on the top, and I see there's a t cubed in the bottom, right? So what might make sense to do for a step here? Get rid of t squared for both, get rid of the denominator. Same thing here. Everything has at least t, and everything has at least t squared. So I'm going to take out a t. Is that a good first step? I think that's a 1 t and 1 t from both, t from each. Okay. So I'm going to call this one, I'm going to make this positive 2 because I'm with you. I'm going to call it 2 t cubed plus t squared minus 8t all over 2t squared. So I did what Reed suggested first of all, is I got rid of the negative, and then I simplified to the negative to the t from both.
How do you take it? Why do you take it squared?
Well, the problems are still. I'm not in this almost way. I think I was all.
You can still be
I still am. Okay. Plus negative 8t squared, negative 3t plus 16 all over 4t. Is that good?
Why did you do that?
Okay, the reason I did that because there's a negative in the denominator, I didn't want it to be there.
Oh, okay.
So I just moved it up there. Okay, are we somewhat okay on what's happened so far? Now, the
Yes.
reason we're doing this is not to make things more difficult. The reason we're doing this is to make it easier for you. What's the common denominator now going to be? 4t is what Shannon Lee said. Okay, it is 4t. Okay, so all we need to do, in order to make this have on the left-hand side have a common denominator of 4t, what do you need to do? Multiply by 2. So it's going to be equals 4t squared plus 2t minus 16 minus 8t squared minus 3t plus 16 all over 14. And we'll just finish simplifying this up and we'll move to the next screen. So we're going to say s prime of t equals negative 4t squared negative t. Let's go all over 14. And how nice is this? Which happens to equal negative 4t minus 1 over 4. Okay, if that doesn't make you happy, nothing in your life will. Okay? In all honesty, okay? Like, look, okay, just seriously, look what we started with. Okay, this was awful. Look what we ended with. That is beautiful. Okay? Please take the time to simplify. That makes your life way easier. Yes, no
If
problem.
you write it as negative t over a quarter.
Yeah, negative t minus 1/4. Yeah, that works too.
So if you took the integral of that, you'd get that.
Yes, you would. Now, this is the problem. This is what makes life difficult, okay? All that really means is that I probably could have simplified this out more on the first step. Okay, that's what that probably means. And I could have, right? Because if I, on the first step, I would have called this negative 1/2 t squared minus 1/4 t plus 2, right? So you would have actually come down. Okay, are we okay on the logic of what's happened so far before I take the second derivative? Yes.
On the test, would it be okay if we just, like, on the first green line you have,
Yes.
if we just, like, distribute that into the brackets and
Yes.
just find that?
The question was, here we go. The question was on the test. I want to save time. You didn't actually say that, but I'm putting it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I have like simplified this in the first step? Yes, you could have. You always can. This example was for product law, so I didn't want you to in this case, but generally you can. This is the end of the easy derivative, so okay, you never will be able to simplify nice like this ever again in your life. Okay. To get s double prime of t. Rob, I think we're up to you. Whoops. Why does the chain rule keep appearing?
Negative 4.
I guess it's linked.
Okay. Okay. S double prime of t is just going to be what? It looks to me to be. I'm going to do actually what Sarah suggested there. Okay. Sarah said change s prime of t to be negative t minus 1/4, and therefore s double prime of t is just negative 1. Okay. This is another example in calculus when if you go about simplifying things, it makes your life really, really easy on this question. Okay. If you were trying to take the derivative of after that first step, you'd still be screaming right now, like in all honesty, okay? Like it'd be very, very difficult. That one was easy to do, taking a great amount. Well, I mean, once the algebra went through. Okay, we're relatively okay before I move on. It just took a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so good question. What I just did was, it's very rare in life that you will actually, I should actually probably use the right one. Yeah. But you can actually split fractions. Generally, we do this sort of thing and we bring it together to get like this. All you do is I split it apart this way. So, and then negative 4 divided by 4 is just negative 1t, and then the 1 fraction. How we feeling? Courtney, all's well? Ready for some chain roll? Here we go. The chain roll. Maybe I'll stop this here. No, it's not. This is what we're going to learn.